We enter a place that is soaked in adventure, a place where the mist flows like rain in a mystical cycle that never cease, a place of ancient legend and lore. I remember as a kid, I was wanted to take the family camping with us, always bringing the dog and leaving the cat at home. I was raised in a society that didn't recognize felines' full potential. I never got my childhood wish until Sampson came into our lives. He would forever change my perspective on what's possible with a house cat. We had a few practice runs with him in Terrace before this trip, but nothing as long and wet as this expedition deep into the wild Northwest. We bought tickets and dove headfirst into the adventure. We were going tent camping in Haida Gwaii BC with Sampson. Welcome aboard. It was mid-July. We had a mission to crab as much as possible on North Beach. Our first day was a success, and we had our first crab dinner together.
Now you take the crabs, they once were floating around in the ocean, put them onto a plate, grate 'em. Yeah, actually, it didn't look like that much crab to eat until you got lots of juices in here. There was a serious crab fight that happened, and there was a limb that was lost. But anyways, we didn't waste that limb. We're gonna eat it. Whoops, doesn't want to get out of there now, does it?
After we had our fill of fresh beach crab, our next mission was to get to roast spit in the Jeep. During our cruise to North Beach, we were met with the limitations of taking a stock car with us.
Yeah, that is fucking scary.
That's almost scarier.
Let's take a look at what's up. I'm gonna go up there and see what's up there. If it's smooth, then we'll just pin it up there. But if it's got like a weird technical, then we're fine. I don't know. It's really soft. Like incredibly soft. It'd be like one of those either like oh we f***ed up moments or confidence booster. Okay, we didn't make it. We still can.
Here, I'll get out in just a second.
After nearly getting stuck in an attempt to get to high ground, the crew decided to play it safe in the lower beach trail, all the while keeping a mindful eye on the tide. With roast spit still 10 kilometers away, a firm position on the throttle is required.
You can really feel the luxury suspension. You can see both sides now. It's pretty. Now you're talking. It's where two oceans collide.
The land was changing underneath our feet. Sand and rock turned to quicksand as the tide moved swiftly in for the kill. We had been warned. It was time to move to high ground once again, so our travelers began their journey back to North Beach Camp.
Still sinking?
With the successful completion of our quest to get to Rose Spit accomplished, a break in the weather inspired us to take a hike into White Creek Trail, a 3.5-kilometer long out and back style trail. The trail is an old wagon road built by 20th century settlers. Nowadays, it's hard to follow a defined trail, and it's very easy to get lost.
One day, lass, all this will be yours. We'll say what the curtains.
What, the curtains?
No, not the curtains. All that you can see. First they thought I was dumb, built this castle on swamp.
How do you stand with a knife like this?
It's gonna really, really scare everyone.
Ha ha!
I don't know. Keep practicing. We're glad we hiked this trail.
Next, we hiked a Toe Hill hiking trail, a 1.2-kilometer climb into battered coastal rainforest.
As I'm walking on a path less traveled. I'm walking on a path. Watch it. I'm taking the path less traveled. I'm taking a path less traveled. It's less traveled because it's a path that is above the other path. It's pretty slippery and scary, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, I'm done with this. Ah! Let's go kill some crabs, Sampson. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go crabbing.
A perfect reflection of the sky was visible on the sand, and there were thousands of crabs burrowing into it. The males are on top, peering out of the sand with their little eyes fixed upward. They're protecting the female below, as she is in a vulnerable state. She is molting. Crabs molt to grow larger, shedding their old exoskeleton in the process.
He got close.
That's what we came out here for. That's what we came here for. Look at him, he's totally enthralled with it. Oh yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, let's get the sidekicks going. Yeah, they die fast, I hope. You can hardly even see the rain. Dora's just wearing a raincoat because she likes wearing one.
True. I like my hair to look wet too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, well, we were just crabbing. Right, Sampson? And we got our crabs bubbling away.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? All right. Yes. Aha. Whoop. That one. Definitely the biggest ones we've got so far. I think it's like hard to find ones that aren't the right size. You get ones that aren't the right size and they're females, guaranteed.
We all took some time to relax in the camp. The water was crisp, the air was cool, the rain did fall. It was cold for July, but it was all worth it for the prize. July is the ideal time to come crabbing on North Beach. Although the weather can be an issue, it's worth it to be fed by the bounty of the sea. As the dim glow of the evening swallowed the day, the transition to the orange glow of campfire felt comforting. The toothy silhouette danced with the shadows. It brought on that melancholy feeling one can only feel at times like these. We saw some strange clouds that seemed to make a hard line dividing the night from day. We saw what looked to be a rocket launching in the distance behind this strange scene in the dusk. If you get a chance to come here, many anomalous sounds and sights are waiting around almost every corner. We awoke this morning to the sound of waves breaking in the distance. The sky was light, the morning fog hung thick, soon to be broken under the ever-presiding sun. This was by far our best weather day, so we wasted no time and built a beach house on North Beach. Sampson settled in for another day of crab fishing. It was the beginning of a new day, and there were crabs to kill, and a beach house to build.
What you doing in my beach house, man? Less Jamaican? More Jamaican? What you doing in my beach house, man? Just moments ago, we were all hanging out in the ocean. Oh, everything's awesome, totally banging. And then Charlie and Steve came along. Here we go. Man, those are some orange crabs. Way oranger than the other ones we got.
This was our last crab dinner. We made hollandaise sauce and spared no expense. It was flavor beyond comparison. We went for seconds, thirds, maybe even fourths. Each time more appetizing than the last. We ate until we couldn't move. Just watching the waves break in the sun-soaked beach, we were glued into the scenery, seemingly a part of it. I sat there consuming it all with my eyes. We were so lucky to have this. The day that seemed to have stood still had slipped away.